Okay, welcome back to the Cowboys Connect. It's your boy Ray, aka Uncle Ray, my tag team partner in the building, AJ Russ, aka Swaggy Russ. We are the Cowboys Connect. We're connecting you to America's team. We got the plug for the Cowboys for you. We are amped. We're less than probably maybe about an hour away. The Cowboys just signed our boy Q Williams through the 2030 season, locked them up on a 3-year extension. We're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about how that amplifies their salary cap and also potential moves could be possibly coming after this extension. No further ado, we're going to get into it. Okay. We back up at it again, bro. How you feeling? You feeling good right now, bro?
Feel amazing, bro. We talked about this a couple weeks ago, the possibility of Quinnen getting done, especially after Stephen Jones had that opening press conference in Oxnard. And hey, they were a man of their word and they got it done, man. So this is an amazing thing. I mean, it just continues to set the tone and eliminate the narratives that the Dallas Cowboys, they don't pay their guys or stuff like that as well, too. They don't do it in a functional way. They're doing it in a functional manner, and it just continues with the theme of the offseason in terms of
Yeah.
them doing things the right way.
Yeah. Hold on. Before we proceed, I got to hear it one more time.
Spending that money fast, 20s, 50s, 100s, cash. Shit. Spend that
Y'all
shit.
vibe with us out there. Vibe with us out there real quick.
Spend that shit. Niggas spending that money fast, 20s, 50s, 100s, cash. Shit. Spend that shit. Spend that shit. Spend that shit. Niggas.
But anyways, man, happy about them. They got the deal done. Let's talk about the deal in itself. 3-year deal, $105.9 million. I had to slow it down because I got tongue twisted trying to say that contract earlier. So $105.9 million, 3-year extension. 101 million of that is guaranteed. When they signed the deal, it was like 63.35 was guaranteed at signing. So basically, they probably gave him a big bonus and prorated backloaded the base contract, the rest of that. So that's smart strategy by the Cowboys because you still got other contracts that are coming up. Like we said in that other video, that video down there, spin that, go watch that video. We talked about that the Cowboys got a lot of decisions and they're not dragging their feet. They're trying to get done, but also, with this being done, I think it makes him the number 2 paid defensive tackle underneath Jalen Carter. He's averaging about 35 with this APY on this deal over 35.5 or 35.3. I can't remember the exact number, but it makes him second because Jalen Carter is about 38 million a year. So top 2 defensive, tackle pay. They said this is the highest contract in NFL history that a defensive lineman have got on their 3rd contract. And it's crazy to think, oh yeah, this is his 3rd contract. It doesn't seem like he's been in the league that long, but he has been in the league that long. So that's very significant. That tells you the type of player he is, all pro that he is, which one of the sites ranked him as the number 1 defensive tackle. Some other site, I forgot who said it was. I forgot what he got ranked. So he's been consistently been in the top 5 defensive tackles unanimously across all those media outlets. So you got a guy like this who's going to be probably one of your leaders on defense this year. Made an impact when we traded for him immediately from the Jets last year. So now you got him locked up. And by the way, you doing that contract, giving him so much money paid up front at the time of signing, that sounds like there's a precursor to another move. Because by doing this, I think they save about $5 million that they're going to save in cap space after getting this extension done. I could be wrong. The number could be a little bit higher. So that now could trigger, another move. Someone will get signed or someone's going to get traded for, or make room for more extensions because we got a couple more guys that may need to get extensions. But what are your thoughts on that?
When you said the signing part, it immediately put my mind to something that happened yesterday that I was talked about a lot in the Dallas Cowboys community in terms of, Von Miller posting Dak Prescott, like
Yeah,
AI
yeah,
photo of him holding the Lombardi trophy. I think that could be on the precipice of
maybe.
happening eventually. And that, I mean, that would only help Dallas in terms of creating more ways to pass rush and just really having a nice rotation. So that would help there. And then, I mean, with that, Quinnen Williams, I mean, he's going to attract a lot of the attention as well too.
Yeah.
And I mean, offensive lines, they're going to have to pick their poison in terms of if they want to send two at him, then you free up Kenny Clark, you free up Rashawn Gary and those other edge rushers and stuff as well too. And then Christian Parker, sending nickels at times as well too, and blitz and defensive backs and
Yeah.
blitzes as well too. So but for Quinn, man, I mean, he absolutely deserves every single penny. Like he's the epitome of a leader, and he's perfect. I mean, we don't want to talk about past defensive players who have been in Dallas, but like he's a guy that's just about his business and wants to play football. I mean, and he just wants to sharpen others. I mean, like in Kenny Clark, he had a recent availability after practice as well too, just talking about how him and Quinn they continue to learn off of each other, playing off of each other, and just seeing like how he attacks a one-on-one, how Quinn attacks a one-on-one as well too. So it's just perfect. I mean, I believe that he is the best player on the defense now. We know at Caleb Downs, I believe that he's going to end up being like the best player on defense, like in a couple of years, stuff like that as well too. He's going to have an instant impact. I think that he could be the defensive rookie of the year. He could almost be like a second team all pro player as a rookie. I think that for sure too. But I think, like in my opinion, behind obviously the Dak Prescotts, the CD Lambs, or George Pickens, like Quinnen Williams is right there for being potentially the best player on his team as well too. So yeah, he absolutely earned his contract, and a lot of people are going to be reminded of how great of a player he is, especially after a full training camp with the Dallas Cowboys.
Absolutely, man. It gets you that much amped up. That's one less thing you don't have to worry about on your
Right.
checklist of things to do as a Dallas Cowboy. Especially with the Quinnen Williams. At his position, you're seeing that money go up. It started with Jeffrey Simmons. That was the first
Yeah.
domino that affected the whole defensive tackle market. Then you had Jalen Carter, domino fell. Now you're seeing Vita Vea wants to trade in Tampa Bay. A couple weeks ago, it got announced. So Quinnen is like, you know what? I know I'm just as good, if not better. There's so many defensive tackles you're paying. I want to get my bag. So now he doesn't have to worry about that. It's just ball. It's just ball. I got to get there and just worry about balling. Like I said, they just installed the new defense here in Dallas. Like I said, new defensive coordinator Christian Parker. So now you can just focus on balling and hooping out there. And, like I said, I think he's going to be the leader of this defense, which is going to take pressure off of Dak Prescott. Dak's not going to have to worry about, okay, am I going to lead, both sides of the ball, try to right everybody. You got a valued leader in Quinnen Williams. And, what sucks is the guy's never made the playoffs because he's been stuck on the Jets his whole career.
Expect to change.
Expect to change. And I think Dak is mean to what he said. Like, I'm going to get you there, big fella. I'm going to get you there, which I think if we don't make the playoffs, this season has been a disaster. If we don't make,
talk like that, bro.
I'm trying to talk like that, but I'm saying that's what the mindset will be for Cowboys fans and Cowboys Nation. We are expecting to make the playoffs, and I think we are going to make the playoffs. The vibes, it's just been different. You talked about possibly adding a Von Miller. I had a conversation with my guy Zach Wolchuk, which you can go watch that video too, y'all. Go watch that too. We talked about the possibility of adding a Von Miller. I think Dallas over the last couple of seasons and after moving on from certain people, they really care about the culture of the locker room. I'm not saying Von Miller is a toxic guy, but they just want to make sure. I think they're doing their due diligence and making sure any guy that they bring into this roster is going to gel with this roster. Because right now I feel like it's a galvanization in that locker room. Those guys have been banding together. I think everybody got love for each other. Everybody respect everybody. And I was talking to Zach, and he was like, man, a lot of people we've interviewed, they seem like good human beings. And I think that's one of the things Shoddy wants to implement, having good people here, but also good ball players, leaders. A lot of the guys we drafted have been captains on their teams and stuff before. So that's very important. So we don't know where Von Miller's head at this point in the game. He's already won a Super Bowl. Didn't he win two Super Bowls? Two Super Bowls. I'm not saying 2 Super Bowls. I mean, he's already made all the money. So is he playing for the love of ball right now, or does he want to stick around? So that's one of the things you need to check on before you sign him. I mean, I think he can still be solid. I still don't think he's not great of a pass rusher like he was in his prime, but I think he still adds some value to this team.
Yeah, and I think he's about to turn 37 or 38, something like that as well too. But with what you said too about the culture and things of that nature as well too, they're focused, so they're not worried about all these other distractions, stuff like that as well too. Like, and I think Christian Parker, I mean, you can tell by his demeanor, you can tell by his pedigree, you can tell by his coaching style as well too, his staff. Like, he's absolutely focused on building a violent defense, like he has said in the past. So I mean, like you said, due diligence, rightfully so too. Another thing about Von Miller as well, and I mean, this is just like a life thing in general. Like, whenever you like seem extra desperate, it's like you don't want that's the only thing I would say about it. Like it's a little cringe as well too. Like, you put it out there like that.
Yeah.
You can apply that to any area of life. I'll just keep it at that. But yeah, but now definitely though, with what you said though, like Dallas, like they for sure, like they've been doing different things. Like we talked about it for months now. Like they've just been servicing under the radar, or whatever. They're making moves after moves after move, and I mean it's just continuing to come into fruition. So and that's why like it's just funny to me when people talk trash. Like we talked about it in our attack on media group and stuff like that as well
Yeah,
too. Like
yeah.
they're gonna find out. The Giants are gonna find out week 1, but everybody gonna find out this season that this Dallas Cowboys team, they're doing things different. We're not the same team. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not the same culture. And Shadi has really put his fingerprint all over this roster. Last year with the offense, you saw it. This year, he's really been able to assemble the entire staff for the
Yeah,
defense as
yeah,
well
yeah.
too. And you're seeing a guy like Quinnen Williams get rewarded, and I mean he deserves it. And they're gonna be great this year, man. I believe it. And also one thing you said too, you said playoffs is the expectation. I think, I mean, yeah, playoffs for sure, but this gonna be winning in the playoffs as well too. That's
Yeah,
gonna be the
yeah,
standard for
for
sure.
sure. Uh, uh, Joe, OMG, we about to smoke on that Giants pack. We want, you know what I'm saying? We get ready for that. Man, I'm amped up. We get preseason football this week too. So not only did
Oh,
we get the Quinnen extension, we get ball. We get to actually talk about ball for real this week. So make sure y'all tapped into that. Make sure you're
joint
following us here.
practice.
Yeah, yeah. So make sure you tapped into us here on the Cowboys Connect. Also check us out on the Attack on Media Network as well too. Comment below what you think about the extension of Quinnen Williams. What do you think's coming next after this move? Just remember that you're loved, you're needed out there. I'm your guy Ray. That's my partner right there, Swaggy Russ. We are the Cowboys Connect. We're gonna leave you with a here we go. How about them Cowboys? And let's get to it. We out. Okay.